Hi guys, it's Emily from Australian Frugal here, back with another video for you all. This is going to be a bit of lunchbox stuff, a bit of lunchbox prep, a bit of lunchbox on a budget. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget, if you like this kind of content, to like, comment, subscribe, click the little notification bell to be notified when I post new videos. It really helps me in the algorithm. It's really helpful and it helps support the channel and me to keep doing what I'm doing. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you a couple of budget things that I've made for the kids' lunchboxes since it's back to school. And I want to know below what you guys make for the kids' lunches. This is by no means everything we make. It changes. There's a lot of variety. And it can be as complicated or as simple as I'm feeling. And yeah, this is mum life. This is real life. And this is how this works. So I'll catch you later in the video. Alright, so I have these mushrooms I need to use up. I have some eggs, I have some onions, carrot, zucchini, tomato, capsicum. The capsicum, tomato, and mushrooms are from my funky food box. The rest are stuff from my cupboard I already had. I have these mini standard stuff tortilla boats here. I've got two because I'm going to do a frittata as well since I can't have these. But these are going to be for lunch boxes, and I'm going to make 12 of them. We're going to see how many... Oh, I need to get the cheese out too. I'm going to see how many eggs I need to make these. I don't think it's going to need a ton, because this isn't a lot of volume. But with all these veggies, it should be great. Alright, so I've changed my mind. I'm going to make mushroom risotto with the mushrooms and keep doing what I'm doing with the mini quiche frittata things. But I have this much risotto rice, a briso rice, and so I'm going to make that in the Thermomix while I make my little quiches.
I wanna wake up in the morning with someone new. I wanna do the things they say we shouldn't do. I wanna wake up in the morning with someone new. Live life like it's a prison, break the rules. I wanna wake up in the
Another lunchbox favorite is popcorn. You can buy the movie popcorn, the microwavable popcorn, pop that, stick that into little sandwich bags and send that. The kids love that too. I've done that before. But if you're really on a budget and your kids really like popcorn, it's much cheaper just to buy the kernels. I got a kilo of kernels for $3.50, and then I just pop them with some butter and some salt. I also use dairy-free butter so that my friends' kids, when they're over, they can have it too. And then I'll make up a huge bag and dole that out each day, and the kids love it. It's also great for afternoon tea and snacks. All of these lunchbox items, except for like the treatier items that are special, gets done for afternoon tea as well. Since it's so easy to make a lot of popcorn at once, I have a huge wok that I do a ton of popcorn in, and then this is the popcorn for the week, and then the kids will get 1 to 2 handfuls a day in their lunchbox, and the baby will have it too, and it makes life really easy. Next up, I cut up carrots and celery and things like that, a couple at the start of the week on a Sunday, and I'll do those for 2 to 3 days, and then I'll cut up some fresh ones. We also have lunchbox sized items, so cherry tomatoes, grapes and strawberries. They go into our lunch boxes, as well as cutting up things like candy melon, rock melon, watermelon into small chunks, keeping them in a container in the fridge, and I change them about every 2 to 3 days, and whatever's left goes out for afternoon tea the day before I cut up new ones. The other thing is dried fruits and nuts. These can be kept, I do trail mixes, so I'll mix them with pretzels, popcorn, dried fruits, nuts, seeds, and do it as a trail mix. Kids like that. Also, it's nice to just be able to grab a handful of almonds or a handful of sultanas. It's cheaper to buy sultanas in a kilo pack than it is to buy these little boxes of them. This is you get for $2 you get 6 of these little ones, or for $5 you get a kilo of sultanas. So we do things like dried cranberries we always have on hand, almonds, sultanas. Usually we have dried mango and dried pineapple as well, pepitas, and pretzels, mini pretzels, because they work best for the trail mix. But yeah, also having all these on hand is really easy to make a quick snack plate for the toddler or a snack plate for mum, to make life really easy and quick if you have younger kids too. Also, chopping all this stuff up means, I know that my kids really love it because they get all the little leftover odds and ends that don't fit into the lunch boxes. They get to snack on while I'm making lunches. Now we do pre-done stuff. It is simple, it is quick, it's easy, the kids like it, the kids enjoy it. I try and keep it under 50 cents per item. These ones aren't. These are about 58 cents per item, but these are one of the kids' favorite. So I have 2 kids, so I will get 2 boxes of 5, which means each kid can have one of these in their lunchbox for a week. And then next week it might be LCMs, whatever it is. They'll get 1 treat item, 1 prepackaged item in their lunchbox per day, per week. So yeah, these I get only buy on half price or on clearance. Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about baking. I grabbed this 90 cents Woolworths cake mix, and they come in vanilla, butter, and chocolate. You can make it from scratch, but sometimes you don't have time or you don't want to. This is a great option. You could just make it as is per the instructions on the pack and make little muffins and send them to school. But I'm going to make apple and cinnamon muffins by adding a tablespoon of cinnamon and a tin of apples that I had in the cupboard. I couldn't find the Woolworths ones for this video. The packet just requires 2 eggs and 2/3 of a cup of milk. And so I added all that in. How hard is stirring while recording? My tripod's broken at the moment, so I'm having to hand record everything. So sorry, I'm trying to get a new one. But I'm just going to mix that all up. I'm going to do some little silicone molds with a little bit of olive oil sprayed in them so that they'll release. And then you can actually just send the muffin and the muffin bars in the silicone molds in the lunchbox for easy transport, and then bring them home, clean them up, and good to go. I just threw this in at 180. I already had dinner cooking, so I already had the oven hot, and I just went by eye and smell, and I checked the loaf that I did with a chopstick just to make sure that it was cooked in the center. This whole thing took me about 20 minutes, including making it, and I was also prepping and getting things out for dinner at the same time. So you can do this. This is super quick and easy, or you can cook from scratch. Whatever works for you. There is no shame here. We also make leftovers specifically for lunch boxes, or just send leftovers in lunch boxes. I have little thermoses that I can send the kids hot stuff in the winter and cool stuff in the summer. Sorbets, custards, yogurts, and hot puddings, fried rice, stir fries in the winter. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. This is just a few ideas of some things you can throw in your kids' lunch boxes. There's obviously the normal stuff like wraps and sandwiches, or egg cups and pinwheels and all sorts of baked goods. You've seen me make those before, but I just wanted to share a few more ideas and tell you that don't worry, as long as your kids are fed, then you're doing a great job, Mum. Catch you guys in the next one.
I want to be there and baby dance the night away. I let my head down if I want.